Happy almost Christmas, everybody! 2018 has been a year so full of blessings, and the past few weeks are definitely no exception.
Yeah, we got to really enjoy a classic East Mountain Thanksgiving, complete with football and a talent show.
Some of our time this month has been spent doing logistical tasks like end-of-year forms, dealing with the December load shedding power outages, and a lot of car paperwork because, as many of you know, we got rear-ended in November, so we've been working with insurance and the police station and doing a lot of paperwork related to that.
We've also been visiting several more churches and partnerships as we wrap up our exploration here of everything that East Mountain is involved in.
We have also had some time for some fun activities like hiking and shark cage diving and going to an animal rescue and hanging out in Cape Town.
We've also continued to get to know a lot of this year's residents really well. We've got to enjoy time with them, hearing their stories, trying to help them lead, having them over for soccer, games, meals, etc., and participating in different workshops and trips. One trip that we got to do was to go to Robben Island with all of them. Robben Island is where Nelson Mandela and many other activists against apartheid were imprisoned for many years, and it was an honor to be led through the prison by a former activist and former resident of the prison. Hearing his stories of rebellion, segregation, torture, risking lives for education, and learning to forgive was incredibly powerful.
As your prison guide to take you around, all appreciated. Thank you very much.
After graduation, we had a few staff meetings to wrap up the year and to plan for next year, and we also had a staff work day where we cleaned the whole East Mountain house and the grounds.
So as we move out of our novitiate and into the new year, we are extremely excited to announce that we are going to be the new house parents for the 2019 residents that arrive in mid-January. You've probably noticed from afar that we've really connected with the group of residents from this year. So when we were presented with the opportunity to be the house parents for next year's group, we accepted it with great joy. So thank you so much for everyone who's been praying for us to kind of find our role. God has definitely answered that prayer in a way we didn't really expect or imagine, but we're so excited to be a part of this organization and this role that we've been provided.
Yeah, we're really excited for that, and we're so thankful for you for praying also that the East Mountain residency this year would end well. The residents definitely finished their year strong, and we had a powerful night where they shared stories of transformation from their year, and we also celebrated them at a graduation last week, and we've had many great conversations with them as they reflected on their time here and even kind of grieved saying goodbye and looked with hope towards their future.
We're also very certain that God has been protecting us, especially with the car accident that we were in. It could have been much worse than it actually was. So we thank God that we're alive, healthy, and both at a stage in our lives where we're ready to jump into something new with energy, passion, and a desire just to love on people that have been put in our lives.
Please continue to pray about a long-term visa for us and for all of the car stuff, the insurance and repairs, which will hopefully not be too expensive.
Also, please pray for us as there's going to be changes with our living situation. We need to move into the East Mountain house. So there's going to be a series of house swaps related to that. So please just pray for energy and help from the community so that that move can go really smoothly.
Please pray also for the 2018 residents as they go home, that God would continue to guide them and they'd be able to take a little bit of what they've learned at East Mountain and how God has been working in their lives and bring that to the next stage of their life.
We would also love for you to be praying for the 2019 residents. They're supposed to be arriving mid-January, so if you could just pray that God would begin to prepare their hearts for a year that involves self-discovery, growing closer to Him, broadening their worldview, and acquiring new passion for loving and for serving. So pray that we as house parents would be able to pour into their lives, create a good structure and environment, and just be good models for them under the same roof.
Now we're going to be moving into a time of holiday this next week, and we're really excited to see some of our family. Jessica and Julian are coming to visit for a few days, and East Mountain will be back up and running at the beginning of January.
So these days we are connecting well with the idea of Advent because we are in a period of thanking God for what He has already done, but we're also looking forward to a new role on the horizon that brings us some nervous anticipation, but also a strong sense of eagerness and calling, and so we are filled with hope. So we hope that seeing just a snippet of how God is clearly at work in South Africa can bring you all some hope as well during this Christmas season.
We love you all and are so thankful for your prayers and support.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas!